Life Begins at 250 is about how one of the 5 250cc Pro League motorcycles from the stable of Bajaj, KTM and Husqvarna could be your first serious motorcycle, showing you the way to the world of pro riding. And to do that, we invited 10 seasoned Indian riders to ride 25,000 kilometers in 25 days around India. The idea behind the KTM 250 Duke was that KTM lineup needed something between the KTM 200 Duke and the bonkers 390. Something that could carry the usual traits of a KTM streetfighter: aggressive design, lots of performance and sublime handling, but without being overwhelming. 250cc turned out to be the perfect displacement, and the KTM 250 Duke, a perfect quarter-liter streetfighter. Bulu is an avid tourer and a YouTuber. He is a simple man who loves motorcycles and motorcycling indiscriminately. Yet, he has a special corner in his heart for street fighters because of the practical approach to portraying a sporty intent. Predictably, he loved the KTM 250 Duke for being a textbook street fighter with a tinge of orange. Bold, brash, aggressive and engaging. All that Bulu could ask for in a motorcycle for this trip.
गुड मॉर्निंग मुंबई। सो हम लोग जो है अभी मुंबई में और गेटवे ऑफ इंडिया के पास है। तो हमारी राइड जो यहाँ से ऑफिशियली शुरू हो रहा है और हम चलाने वाले हैं KTM के 250 ड्यूक।
Bulu biker used the KTM 250 Duke to dash from Mumbai to Daman and then back to Mumbai and explored places like Surat, Statue of Unity, Ahmedabad, Dholavira, Bhuj and Mandvi in between.
सो अभी तक जो है हम लोगों ने किया है करीब 160 किलोमीटर फ्रॉम मुंबई। सो मुंबई से जब हम निकले करीब 10 बज गया था, तो जिसके वजह से धूप बढ़ गया था और ट्रैफिक भी बढ़ गई थी।
While the sun and the heat can't be helped much, traffic is something that the KTM 250 Duke practically flew through. With its punchy engine and compact dimensions, it makes slicing through traffic a piece of cake. Additionally, the slipper clutch makes the clutch action lighter and has your back in case of accidental downshifts or intentional ones. Time to head towards Surat.
कल की जो राइड था बहुत ही अमेजिंग था। जस्ट दैट कि हम लोगों को थोड़ा सा टाइम शॉर्टेज हो गया, जिसके वजह से हम लोगों को जो है करीब 6 हो गया टू रीच सूरत।
The engine is an absolute powerhouse and packed to the brim with undiluted performance. The KTM 250 Duke's quick revving nature and the jolt of power it has in the high rev ranges make it a treat to ride hard. So Bulu put all those traits to good use as he made his way to the Statue of Unity.
दोस्तों हम लोग जो है फाइनली पहुंच गए हैं स्टैचू ऑफ यूनिटी के पास। Just one word, it is huge.
The Statue of Unity is indeed a sight to behold and a matter of immense pride for all of us. After spending some time there, Bulu made his way to his next destination, Ahmedabad, where after covering around 800 kilometers, he got the KTM 250 Duke's first service done.
अभी जो है हम लोग अहमदाबाद में हैं और हम लोग जो है KTM के सर्विस सेंटर पे हैं, क्योंकि ये मोटरसाइकिल जो है अभी करीब 800 किलोमीटर कर चुका है, जिसके वजह से हम लोगों ने सोचा कि यार सर्विस करवा लेते हैं। सो अभी जो है फर्स्ट सर्विस कंप्लीट हो गया।
A fantastic riding experience so far was complemented by a premium experience during the service. The KTM workshop personnel adhered to the SOP along with the service checklist that aided proper service and timely delivery.
We are done with the service. Oh, स्मूथ हो गया है, वाह, और भी स्मूथ हो गया लग रहा है।
If the KTM 250 Duke wasn't enough of a hoot till now, after the first service it became an even more enjoyable experience for Bulu. He made the most of its compact footprint, nimble handling, and its omnipresent performance as he left Ahmedabad for his next destination, Dholavira.
जो है पहुंच गए हैं ढोलावीरा। और ढोलावीरा जो है करीब 390 किलोमीटर की राइड है फ्रॉम अहमदाबाद।
Almost 400 kilometers, and yet Bulu couldn't get enough of the KTM 250 Duke. Despite riding on highways, it never got boring because KTM knows how to make motorcycles that are engaging regardless of the setting. You can have the engine of the KTM 250 Duke singing to the tunes of 6000 to 8000 RPM, doing triple-digit speeds, and yet it will seem eager for more. And so, even the seemingly endless stretches of road around the salt flats became a playground for Bulu to explore and enjoy the scintillating performance of the KTM's Pocket Rocket.
तो डे 4 हम लोगों ने कम्प्लीटली स्पेंड किया ढोलावीरा में, बिकॉज ढोलावीरा में जो है सनराइज और सनसेट बहुत ही ज़्यादा अमेजिंग रहता है।
After enjoying quite possibly the most beautiful sunrise available to see in this part of the world, Bulu was ready for the next stretch of the ride.
हम लोग निकल जाएंगे भुज की तरफ, और आज की प्लान ये है कि हम लोग भुज में जो है सिटी एक्सप्लोर करेंगे, लोकली जो देखेंगे कि प्लेसेस कितना है। आगे हम लोगों को मिलेगा जो सॉल्ट लेक, बेसिकली रोड रहेगा स्ट्रेच, एंड दोनों साइड पर सॉल्ट मिलेगा। तो
There's quite a bit to see in Bhuj, and to see all of it, you need a motorcycle that can deal with the city. Tight turns, narrow street, traffic, and so on. All of that is a part and parcel of exploring a city, and therefore a perfect place to show off just what a street fighter like KTM 250 can do. After a good time exploring, Mandvi beckoned. There is quite a bit to explore in Mandvi, including a beautiful beach, but before that Bulu decided to look for some more offbeat places, like this one.
डे 6 है अपने ट्रिप की, और हम जो है यहाँ पे हैं मांडवी में। सो आज सुबह जो है हम लोग निकले भुज से, और भुज से यहाँ तक की जो रास्ता है करीब 60 to 70 किलोमीटर्स है। ये जो जगह है ये थोड़ा सा बैक वाटर यहाँ पे आया हुआ है समंदर से।
After exploring the quirks of Mandvi, Bulu made his way to the main attraction, the Mandvi beach.
तो दोस्तों हम जो है मांडवी के बीच में हैं, और ये जो है डे 6 है हमारी राइड की, और आज जो है भाई बढ़िया सा हम लोग जो है ले लिए सनसेट। लेकिन अभी हम सोच रहे हैं कि यार अहमदाबाद की तरफ चले जाएंगे, मे बी 100-150 किलोमीटर चले जाएंगे, फिर रात को कहीं हाईवे पे एक होटल पे चेक इन करेंगे, और कल की जो राइड रहने वाली है वो है अहमदाबाद तक।
This also marked the beginning of his return journey to Mumbai via Ahmedabad and a surprise stopover in between. The design of the KTM 250 Duke is really something to behold. It looks mean, it looks tough, and it has a stance of a predator ready to pounce. This design clearly expresses its raw intent and is something KTM can be proud of. And now it was time to head back.
पिछले 10 दिन से हम लोग जो है मोटरसाइकिल चला रहे हैं, और कौन सी मोटरसाइकिल चला रहे हैं? द KTM 250 Duke। जी हाँ दोस्तों, अब जो है हम दमन में है, और ये लिटरली हमारा लास्ट डे ऑफ राइड है। मतलब यहाँ से जो है अपना ट्रिप जो खत्म होने वाला है।
The surprise we referred to earlier was this. Daman. A beautiful beach, a setting sun, and the sound of the waves was a perfect place for Bulu to reminisce over the ride. With his ride coming to an end as he headed to Mumbai afterwards, Bulu realized what a fantastic motorcycle the KTM 250 Duke is. It has all the ingredients to make it an awesome street fighter, and a thrilling one at that. That with a displacement that combines learning and fun. That is why he believes the 250cc Pro League to be an academy for younger riders and the 5 prolific motorcycles in it to be the best possible teachers. To know about the other 250cc Pro League machines and their riders, head to xBhp.com/life begins at 250.